Good morning everyone, Hannah here. It is a rainy spring day in March. There's still some snow up here, not too much though, it's kind of melted, but I'm gonna be going on a hike today and I'm gonna be showing you guys why I wear this jacket for my spring hikes. So layering during spring hiking especially is super important because you want to make sure you're not overheating but still staying warm when conditions can change. Like the weather at the bottom of the mountain can be totally different to the weather at the top of the mountain. So it's important that you have especially an outer jacket or shell that protects you against rain, wind, ice, but also doesn't keep you too warm. So as we get started on this hike here, I will share this jacket that I'm wearing and show you guys why it's my go-to for pretty much hiking year-round. Okay, so we're just heading out on the trail now. As you can see, there is still some snow, but I don't think there should be too much because it's pretty warm right now. It looks like it's melting pretty quick, so. So my jacket of choice is the Alpargali CoreShell Jacket, and this is their golden color wave of this jacket, and this has been an awesome jacket for hiking, honestly. I've worn this in the snow, I've worn it during hikes like this where there's only a little bit of snow on the ground, and it's perfect. I also got a size big, so it's great for layering underneath. I can put stuff like a fleece, puffy jacket, whatever layers I need to stay warm and comfortable as I hike. As you can see, it is super misty today. Can't really see much. So we've been hiking for a little bit now, and I've decided I'm just gonna stop, get something to eat, and share more of this jacket's features with you guys. Okay, so first thing I love about this jacket is that it's 10K waterproofing. What this basically means is that it'll keep light rain off of you. As you can see, it's kind of been really misty here, raining a little bit, but this jacket is completely dry. And because it's only 10K waterproofing, it also is breathable, which means it doesn't retain moisture and it keeps you cool and a comfortable temperature while you're hiking. And second, because this is a windproof outer shell, it blocks cold wind, keeping you warm on things like exposed ridge lines, alpine areas, and things like that. As you can see, the material of this jacket is very warm over here, but it's also breathable. So as I said, it's great for keeping some light rain off, but also keeping you incredibly warm. So the next feature of this jacket, this is honestly probably my favorite feature, is the core lock insulation. So core lock insulation is designed to give you about 30% more warmth than if you're wearing standard layers, but without the bulk. So instead of wearing like a puffy jacket, a fleece, a base layer, you can pretty much just wear a base layer and this jacket because it acts as a bunch of layers in one. So if you're trying to save space in your pack, this is a really great way to go. So next is a 3-layer thermal system. So this jacket kind of combines that waterproof, windproof, and breathability all into one piece. So if you're someone that doesn't like lugging a bunch of layers in your pack and your pack just ends up being super heavy, you could just go with an option like this, which gives you everything you need within one layer. So it's a perfect fix. And it's also made of 4-way stretch nylon, so it can actually stretch a little bit. And finally, this is probably one of my favorite parts of this jacket, is all of the pockets. So as you can see here, we have a pocket over here with an actual kind of lining on the inside, which is perfect for your phone, snacks, anything like that. Then it also has wrist pocket right here. So if you're at a ski resort and you need to put something like a ski pass or a ski card in here, this wrist pocket is perfect for that. On the other side, we have another pocket in here. So that's 2 pockets, 3 plus that. Then you also have these pockets over here, which you can put. I have my keys in one of these right now, which works perfectly. Then if you open up the jacket, you have so many pockets on the inside. You have this guy, a pocket down here, and a bunch on the other side. And the one on the right hand side even has a zip, so if you're worried about stuff falling out, you don't have to with this jacket. But now I'm gonna make some noodles. I actually packed my backcountry stove, so we're gonna get some noodles out and cook some lunch up here on the trails. Okay, so I actually ended up deciding to not make lunch right here and trek a little bit further in, just because I think it's starting to rain again, so I don't want to be out in an exposed clearing if it starts bucketing with rain while I'm trying to have my lunch. So we're just gonna be hiking a little bit further in here and finding an area under some trees to make our pasta. Okay, found this like spongy clearing. There's kind of some moss on the ground there, so I think we're gonna stop here and cook something up. So it started raining pretty hard here on the trail, just kind of in this sheltered area under some trees. And we're gonna get our pasta cooking. Rain's honestly been coming down pretty hard for a while now, and I'm not wet. I'm honestly pretty dry, thanks to this jacket. So I was just about to make my pasta and then I realized I didn't bring any water, so I can't even boil it, which kind of sucks. But that's okay, I guess I'll just use my protein bar. Okay, so unfortunately it started like pouring with rain, so I'm actually probably gonna head back on my hike maybe like an hour early, just cause like it is super wet. Jacket's doing a decent job of keeping me dry, but soon it will be wet because it's been about 2 hours, so we're gonna head back now. And hey, it's always important to know in hikes like this, always be prepared, like know your limits. If you know it's gonna be super rainy on a day like this, I looked at the weather, I knew this may be an issue, so we didn't do an overnight or anything like that, but yeah, always good to stay prepared, monitor the weather, make sure you're being safe. Okay, so we made it back, and I actually want to show you guys something real quick. So although the outside of this jacket is pretty wet, if you look on the inside, completely dry, not wet at all. So 10K waterproofing, solid jacket. And now I'm going to go home and have a hot shower because my hands are super cold, as you may be able to tell. Alright, so that hike didn't go exactly according to plan. Rains came down much harder than expecting, but honestly, it was a fun hike and I'm really happy I got to test this jacket out. But yeah, I'll definitely be going out on another trip soon, hopefully when it gets a little bit sunnier. I have a ton of backpacking plans planned for this summer, so there'll be a lot more trips on this channel and a lot more long form content coming soon. So see you guys in the next one.